All right, Chiefs Kingdom, big bounce-back week opportunity after a disappointing loss to the Colts last week. So, if you want the Chiefs to beat the Bucs on Sunday Night Football, like the video, hit the thumbs-up icon, because coming up on today's show, we got a full preview of NFL Week 4. You're watching the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham as the Kansas City Chiefs hit the road to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And should just mention that today the NFL confirmed that this game will remain in Tampa despite Hurricane Ian. The hurricane kind of died down a bit today, so they're going to be able to play the game in Tampa. Thoughts go out to everybody impacted by the hurricane. I know it's been gnarly for a lot of folks down in the state of Florida, so our thoughts from the Chiefs Report are with you. It's a good thing, though, that we get to see this game be played at Tampa Bay. This is a big matchup because two 2-1 teams between the Chiefs and the Bucs. Chiefs lost to the Colts last week. Bucs lost to the Packers last week. Obviously, it's a pretty big matchup, to say the least, for these two teams. Over under 46.5, and it's a pick'em actually between these two teams as well. Chiefs they got to get back. Not that they've fallen off track, but just play a little sharper, play a little better, do the little things better, and I think they'll be just fine. Still scoring the ball at almost 30 points per game. Bucs only scoring at 17 a game, but look at that defense, only 9 points allowed. Game going to be in Tampa, like I said. NFL announced that earlier today, so that is a positive, and it'll be interesting to see what the weather is like during this matchup on Sunday. Today's injury reports came in, so here is the latest. JuJu Smith-Schuster dealing with the shoulder. He was a full participant today. Andrew Wylie, Chris Jones were both full participants as well. Mecole Hardman limited with a heel injury. Michael Danna, a calf injury. He was also limited. Ronald Jones has been sick. He didn't practice. Marquez Valdes-Scantling didn't practice with an ab injury. And then Harrison Butker, who was limited yesterday, did not practice today. So we'll see if the Chiefs have to figure something out at kicker. Bucs injury report, Tom Brady dealing with a finger injury, but he was a full participant. Logan Hall, groin, he was a full participant. Russell Gage, Julio Jones were both limited. Donovan Smith, left tackle, was limited with an elbow injury. That's a big one to watch. Chris Godwin dealing with a hamstring. He did not practice. Neither did Brashad Perriman. He's dealing with the knee. And then Akeem Hicks dealing with a foot injury. He did not practice either. So who you got in this matchup before we go to some keys to victory between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Bucs? Type C for Chiefs, type B for Bucs, and let us know down in the comments. All right, 5 keys to victory for Kansas City. Find some balance offensively. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, 50-50 split is what the ratio should be for this Chiefs offense. They're obviously going to throw the football more than they run in most games, but last week was pretty poor. I mean, look at this. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 7 carries, 0 yards, did have a touchdown, but with some negative rushes in there. No yards, 0 on 7 carries. Got to block better in the running attack, and you got to get some balance. This just isn't good enough. 23 carries for 58 yards as a team last week. That's piss poor. That's barely over 2 yards per carry. Got to have some semblance of balance. Get 4 yards a carry. That'll help open things up in the passing game. Not that this passing game needs desperately a good running game, but you at least have to be able to run the football a little bit. That was not an option last week because it just did not work. All right, key number 2, get to Tom Brady without blitzing. Listen, this is a beat-up offensive line. We'll see if Donovan Smith plays at left tackle, but this is a beat-up group. This O-line isn't very good because they lost a lot of bodies in the offseason and in training camp, especially on the interior. You can get after Tom Brady on the interior. So I'm looking at guys like Chris Jones this week. Frank Clark, where you been, buddy? Let's see if this is the week you deliver a little bit more. George Karlaftis coming off the edge as well. Please get after the quarterback, and let's make this happen here on Sunday. Today's show sponsored by BetUS. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125 to get a 125% deposit bonus. Put down $100. You're going to be able to get 125 for free. Make some money all season long. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. We showed the betting odds earlier, but we'll flash them again. Pick'em game right now. Over under between the two teams, 45.5 points. So we will see what happens. But if you're feeling good one way or the other, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code is chat125. All right, bounce back game for Mahomes. That's what we need. And again, not that Mahomes has struggled by any means the last 2 weeks, but compared to week 1, you look at the numbers, obviously he hasn't been quite as good. Week 1, he was just incredible, right? 77%, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, quarterback rating of 144.2. His last 2 weeks he's been fine, 62.3%, just under 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. QB rating 92.4. That's still above average, but you expect the rating to be in the hundreds, the completion percentage over 65%, more volume in terms of touchdowns as well. I feel a big game coming for number 15. I feel like a Patrick Mahomes big-time, prime-time performance is going to come this week. He elevates in matchups like this. I think he'll be motivated by going up against Tom Brady. Could be the last time he goes up against him. And we all know how Super Bowl 55 went a couple of years ago when Mahomes had probably the worst game of his career. So I think he's going to step up and show out in this one. So it's going to be a fun one on Sunday. Who's the better quarterback right now? Obviously, Brady's had the better career. But I think right now it's Mahomes. Like, I think even the Bucs would say, yeah, we'd rather have Mahomes than Brady. But Brady's still really good. Let me know what you guys think. Type PM for Patrick Mahomes. Type TB for Tom Brady. Who is the better quarterback going right now? All right, how about get some takeaways, please? The Chiefs' defense has actually been pretty good this year overall, but they're 31st, tied for 31st in takeaways. Only 2. The Raiders have 2, and then I think the Commanders only have 1. Everyone else has 3 or more. So let's get some takeaways, Spags. Let's get some takeaways. Defense is playing well, but you got to create some turnovers too, especially when you go up against a team like Tampa Bay. You got to get 1 or 2 if you can to give you that little advantage on the road. So hopefully this is the week where 1 or 2 are created. I talked about that offensive line in Tampa. Get after Brady. Get a strip sack. Make something happen. Give your offense a short field to take advantage of. And then last key, and, obviously you'd like to do this every week, but I feel like the last couple of weeks the Chiefs have just come out a little flat. They haven't, hit the ground running in the first quarter. So start fast, never look back. They've come out sluggish a little bit since week 1. Obviously, they were still able to beat the Chargers. They still should have won last week, but put that foot on the gas and don't look back. It's easier said than done, but this is a team that's capable of putting up points early and often, so make it happen. Put some pressure on Tom Brady, and let's go. You do that, you're going to be in very good shape. So there you have it, Chiefs at Bucs. I'm glad for Bucs fans that this game's going to be able to be played at Raymond James Stadium. Again, our thoughts go to everyone in the state of Florida impacted by Hurricane Ian, but it is nice to see this game being played in Tampa Bay, Florida. Predict the score, Chiefs, Bucs, Sunday Night Football. Who do you got winning, and what is the final score going to be? Let us know in the comments. I'll take the Chiefs 28-24. They win a close one.